Turn 67, February 11th, 1942. Let's see what kind of damage Lodrik can do to us. He ought to flip Fu Chao back. He has a lot of dot bases to pick up yet. Alrighty, night phase over. Morning phase, jeez. Alright, morning air phase. Wow. That's a light phase. Interesting. I don't think the garrison was that big here. I tell you, it doesn't seem to matter which side of this war I'm on. My men always move slower than my enemies. Here we go. There's a division.
Greetings, everybody. How's tricks? This is Orphan Anne from Radio Tokyo, saying hello to all of her dog faces and boneheads wandering the Pacific Islands. Before we start the music, the Japanese High Command announced today that the ever victorious forces of the Japanese Empire have captured Balikpapan.
Full division came across. No way to stop that. No one's here. Well, I didn't. Oh, he must just moved out. Otherwise, I would have auto flipped it. All right, build some bases. Gonna do production. Then we'll pause the video when that's done, and we'll do some saves and get some intel. Come back and do the after action. But overall, another slow turn. Alrighty, another slow turn in the war. Let's go ahead and go over some stats here. It looks like Japan went up 90 points. Unfortunately, we dropped 48. In the air, we lost nothing. Japan lost 1 to ops. We'll take a look, see what they lost. Italia, transport plane, huh? What's an ops? He might just be training. Okay. Not much to go over. The group reinforcements, we know what's coming. There were no ships sunk, so we know what's coming for that too. Ground reinforcements the same. We just went over it last turn, so let's go ahead and pull up Combat Reporter. I'm going to try to make these after action reports a little quicker for some of these turns that are really slow, so you guys aren't kind of stuck around listening to me to drone on about the same shit every turn. So, radio transmissions, 83106. Heavy volume, huh? He might be going for Xargun finally. Pagan, Oita, Xargun, 12209. Okay, heading from the Marshals. Kirin, Fukuoka. Either coming from truck or going to truck to the South Pacific. And King, Tulagi, Nagasaki, Tarakan, Manila. Alright. Moving. Wow. Alright, this is interesting. Is he putting 4 divisions on Numia? I mean, that is... I'm making note of this. Three 54th Division en route to Nomiya. Alright. If he's truly putting that much strength there, he's not going to leave him there. That's too far south. He's moving on. The only place out of Nomiya would be Australia, because New Zealand's kind of a mistake, I think. Let's continue. We'll come back to this. Located... First Fleet is at Nomiya. See, we're finally starting to get some actual useful intel. Alright, nothing else to see there. Let's go ahead and close that out. Let's go ahead and hop down to the South Pacific there. So if he either has 3 or 4 divisions here, plus several headquarters, I mean, he could come down and hit New Zealand. But let me find my notes here. Reinforcement lines. New Zealand. If they land troops on either island, I get free troops. Now, I don't know what those free troops are. It may not be all that much. So maybe he might be able to take New Zealand. But that would put a lot of troops pretty far south, which means all I need to do is come over here and take the New Hebrides and New Caledonia, and all those troops are stuck in New Zealand for the rest of the war. I don't know if he would do that. I mean, he might do it and then just leave, just to take the island. But that does give me a lot of extra troops. But he could also come right in here and plan on taking the southeast or northeast coast of Australia. Now, Australia, if he lands right here on this hex, or farther south, or on Tasmania, I get more troops. So that'd be interesting. Very interesting. There are a lot of industry. But I don't know. I don't know why he would want to take it. I'm not sure that would really give him much more capacity. Because really, I mean, Japan has a lot of industry. I mean, I've played Japan many times, and I've never played the entire game out. But I've been in early 44, and I had one plus, over $1 million heavy industry in the bank. So I'm not sure. I don't know. I'm not sure what his plans are, but that's interesting if he actually is moving all those ships there. Now, they could be moving there and then going somewhere else, and that's just a waypoint. Or that's their destination, and he's waypointing them somewhere else just to give me false information. Because that's possible as well. But that is interesting. But there's that information on what's there, the Combined Fleet Headquarters and the First Fleet Headquarters are both at Noumea. He can't fake that. But let's hop up into Burma. Pretty much same as last turn. We do see this guy here now. We're still moving. These guys are probably far and away. These guys are probably all safe. Well, at least they're going to get up here now. Whether that's safe or not, if he comes up, he can march up here and come up at us as well. But it all depends on what he wants to do. Malaya's gone. Sumatra's still untouched. Looks like it's still there, but looks like a fleet has arrived at Xinjiang. One ship though, so maybe not. He has taken Balikpapan. He moved across a full division and shock attacked. He's not doing nothing here in Malang. I think he might be waiting for more troops to come. Nothing going on in here. He does have these guys moving. Looks like they're heading this way, so he might be going up here to Ambon. That's a funny way to come around to get there, though. Although there might have been the ships. Oh, that could be KB. He was off the coast here. Last he could have went up. We saw somebody up in here last turn. Some battleships. Yeah, that could be all. That could be the bulk of his carriers. That could be KB right there, or at least part of them. Coming up here to support invasions, or coming up here to head up into India. But yeah, it'd be interesting. Oz, nothing really going on here. That task force of mostly supplies, a little bit of fuel, has docked at Perth. I'm going to try to get these guys up into Australia if I can. Another task force coming behind them. We'll be dropping, as long as these guys make it there, we'll be dropping off a piece of a port services unit from Penryn Island. We're moving down to Tahiti. See, not much going on the west coast. We're moving supplies around as AKs and that come available and tankers. We're sending them off. Waiting for repairs on the Saratoga. Lady Lex is at Pearl repairing. She still has quite a ways to go. Yeah, where's she at? 37 days. So I wonder if I could jack up the. It's already on high. Yeah. Yeah, going to critical doesn't have any effect on that. Okay. Out of Seattle, we're feeding all the north. These guys are heading home. And into China. Not a whole lot going on. He has made it to Kongchang. I totally expect to lose this base, which will cut off these guys here. He is moving west here. He attacked, beat up my troops. Most of them fled. One stayed behind, and he'll probably get... no, he'll probably survive, but he'll be totally gutted. Does not look like he's moving north at all. Oh, he's sending the bulk this way. I wonder if he's come up here and hit this, and then start... I don't know. It's hard to say. But I know in Discord he's saying about how his time in China is about done now that I'm in the mountains. But I'm worried about the rail. This rail is fully capturable, which means that's probably capturable. Is that mountains? That's probably capturable, which makes you worry because he comes up right up here along this road. He's a Chung King. These two are pretty well safe in the mountains. You could probably put a couple units along these mountain trails and roads and block them pretty good though. But I don't have a couple units to do that, so I have to be careful with that. But that's pretty much the turn. If you enjoyed watching it unfold with me, please go ahead and click on the like if you're following the campaign along or might want to get Helsing, but you have not subscribed. What are you waiting for? Go ahead and click the button. Until the next turn, you guys have yourself a great day, and I'll see you later.